Ooh. Hi guys. Guess what? Guess what time of the year it is? It is time for Halloween. Ooh. And of course, I have today my favorite buddies because I fucking love them. Hey, since today's episode is about friendship. How are you guys doing, by the way? Let me get this thing out of my face. I love it, but it's just like too much. How you guys doing today? How is everything? How are all my beautiful folks? And welcome back to Shenanigans and More with your psycho host, Psycho Alex. Whoop whoop. It is the beautiful month of October, which obviously you could have known based on the last episode, because yeah, it's Halloween, like my favorite holiday. And he just wants to say hi. Don't look at his nose. Luna ate it. Stupid Luna. I mean, I love you, dog. But what's it called? How's everybody doing? What's everybody updated on? I did talk about having a little giveaway or something or other on my last episode. I haven't quite figured it out, and I can't really figure it out. I think what I want to do is, I don't know. I haven't figured it out, but I'll let you guys know. Stay tuned. What's it called? What I do want to talk about today is friendship. Aww. Come on, everybody together. Aww. So, friendships, adult friendships, though, like they're so complicated just to actually get to hang out. You know, just to get a date to hang out and like just be able to enjoy each other's company, catch up on everything you missed, and just stay connected. You know, it's so difficult, and I completely understand. Now, there's some boundaries for friendship as far as like I think what you can expect of people, of what people can expect of you. If there's anything I've learned, especially in recent times and through my growth, it's that it's okay to have boundaries. It's okay to not be able to hang out or not want to hang out at times. Like, there's been times where like I've dragged myself out because I committed to something, or because I agreed to something, or even because I didn't commit to something. Somebody committed me to something and asked me to do something, and um and then I just didn't want to go out anymore. You know, I had a long day, I had work, I didn't sleep right, I felt sick or whatever it was. I just needed a mental day, and I've actually like gone through stuff and not necessarily have a good time because of it. So, I love my friends. I just had talked about it in the last episode. Like I said, I love my friends and I love hanging out and I love talking to them and like catching up and stuff. And I think that's my favorite part about like catching up and like having friendships that you can like, just meet up and as if like time never fucking happened, and we're like, even though we're talking about new things and catching up about who you're dating now or who's your baby daddy now dating or like shit like that, um it's still hard to have friendships when you're an adult. So what you can do though is like be able to I'm backtracking. It's difficult because not only do you have so many more responsibilities, you have work, you have exhaustion, you have responsibilities, you have bills, you have kids, you have dogs who are like your kids, my baby, and you have like, sick parents and COVID and life and work and responsibilities and shit, and commitments and stuff that you may not necessarily want to do, but that you've agreed to do or have to do or whatever it is. So there's all these things that sometimes happen. You get a flat tire, whatever the fuck it is, like life and situations, especially now in Mercury retrograde. Am I right? I'm sorry. I keep bringing it up. I'm traumatized. But like, it just feels like, even though some people don't understand it and some people don't agree, like, it just feels like everything seems to go wrong when Mercury's in retrograde. Now, you may believe or you may not believe. I believe. But, like, shit happens, and sometimes, like I said, sometimes you may have been well, or you might have been excited when you made the plan to hang out with your friend. And I've been let down so many times. I can't even tell you. I can't count with my hands on my toes. Like, I really can't. And sometimes, like, it's been like last minute cancellation or no minute cancellation at all, like just like being dropped and stood up, but I can't get angry, I mean, I'm not gonna say I didn't at times, or like get upset about it, but I can't get angry about it because, like, realistically, anything can go wrong, and realistically shit happens to me too, when I and then I'll just be like, I'm so sorry I didn't get to go, or I ran late, or like it took me an hour to convince myself to get out of bed and do this, like, and then recently too, like, that I'm working out, and like friends want to hang out and work out with me and stuff, and I'm just like, I'll be there at a certain time, and then life happens, and then you're late, so it's cool, I get it, I did it, I do it, I fuck up sometimes too, shit happens, and it takes a lot. So don't take everything so personal too. Like, if your friends can't make it, like, just reschedule, and make plans. And if it really gets to the point where, like, shit's not working out, I mean, it really depends, I feel like, because I've been in situations where, like, people just don't even talk to you and tell you they just don't want to be friends anymore, or they just don't have time, or they just can't, and it's just like, it's just as easy as just talking to me. We don't have to hang out, or we don't even have to be friends anymore if you don't want to. Like, um, um, during the pandemic, I had this very dreadful situation where, like, this woman who we were just starting to be friends, she just blocked me. It did happen right after I told her that I was depressed. Now, I can't help but, people not being able to comprehend, or their reaction. Like, I can't control that, their defense system, or mechanism, or whatever. But, like, I really took it to offense because I had just told them, this is two different people, but I had just told her that I was depressed, and the reason why I even mentioned that to any of these friends was because I just wanted to let them know that if I was being distant, it was on me. Like, they didn't have nothing to worry about. I wasn't angry at them. I wasn't upset with them. There was nothing that they did essentially that was making me not want to hang out. It was just that I was going through something, and I was depressed, and it was pandemic. I wasn't getting my job back. People weren't calling me back to go back to work and stuff. So I was going through something, and I was trying to figure out what to do. And I feel like a lot of us were going through something during the pandemic. So the fact that, like, she just blocked me was like, what the fuck? Like, um I don't know, like, I took it very personal because I was depressed, and I did need a friend, but I wasn't asking her to fix me. I wasn't asking these people to be who I was just beginning to be friends with to, like, take care of me and, like, I don't know, give me money, or anything. I don't know what the fuck they thought I was gonna need from them, but, like, it was really weird to just get ghosted by, like, a friend, or a friend, and so I it really upset me. It really hurt me, and it's like, it did affect my way of guiding through friendships. Like, I don't give. I'm a fucking giver, but I try not to give, like, as much unless I'm receiving back, because I I wanted to take time off my day and hang out, and I wanted to take off my day and text her and stuff like that, and then being treated that way was really upsetting. You know, the other one, after I told her that I was depressed, like, I mean, it just so happened that she was dating people, which was cool, whatever. I don't care. You go do you, boo. Like, I was totally happy for her. Um And then it was less and less and less and less of hangout, which was like, okay, I can understand, she had a busy life, totally understandable. I didn't. I was stuck here, and I was like, pandemic, and then we made birthday plans and all this stuff, and then I got stood up for that too. And then I didn't even get a notice until like a week before the birthday, which I had already bought everything. Um, Only to come to find out that she had her own thing, which totally cool. Whatever, dude. You go do you. Understandable. You have your friends. Go take care of your friends. I don't matter. It doesn't matter. It didn't matter anymore. I just feel like communication would have been key. Because it wasn't fair to me. I feel like it wasn't fair that I had this. First of all, I had already spent this money that I didn't have, and then after the fact, then after the fact, she comes at me random as fuck and like sends me a message like a month later, and then tries to justify her ghosting by blaming me because of our friendship ending. And I was like, what? So I don't confining people as easy as I used to, or as I used to. Like, I already don't. I'm a fucking Scorpio. Like, I don't tell people my emotions. I don't tell people my feelings. I don't tell people unless I really trust you. I don't even fucking tell my mother why I might be crying in the middle of the night. Like, even if it's a breakup or not, even if it's like somebody said something mean to me, like, I don't fucking tell people anything. And I trusted these two people who I thought were my friends, or who were beginning to be my friends, who I took time with, who time off my day to be with, and then shit happened. So it's so difficult to make friends as an adult because people are stupid and selfish, and it sucks. But people who are your friends and who do want to be a part of it and who do want to be a part of your life, like, will totally hang out with you and spend your birthday. um and I don't know, like, work out with you. Like, me and my friend are working out, like, we're spending time together and stuff, and life happens, shit happens, like, responsibility. She has a lot of responsibilities. I totally get that. But there's nothing wrong with just like saying, hey, listen, like, I can't hang out anymore. I have responsibilities. And that's it. Like, there's no need to be all fucking stupid and ghost a friend. Like, a simple message, which is what I was trying to get to, a simple message saying, hope you're doing well. If you have anything going on and you need my help, let me know, and like, mean it. If you really can help them, or even if you just text them, I mean, at least like know that you might get a phone call, and like that they might need you might need to set some time for them, and practice what you preach. I feel like I'm always preaching, and I'm always trying to be there for people, but I feel like I do it too much, where like I don't stretch myself enough to like actually dedicate time to. So shout out to Jessica. I love you. I'm sorry. I know we had a date and we have to make it happen. Um but like, make time and make a date and actually set it up, and just kind of like, or like, if you have free time, call anyone up and see, hey, are you available? You want to hang out? Like, let's do something. I go to breweries. I take my friends to breweries or coffee shops. I fucking we can do video calls. We can, like, you set your time. We may not be close by, so you set your time and we set it up and we fucking hang out, through a video call. We do something, anything. um we'll have dinner, or like a little lunch or brunch or something. Like, these brunches with mimosas are so fucking famous that now I want to go and do one, especially after hanging out with Aquila and Rosario. Hey, shout out to you ladies, I love you guys. Let's not forget Daisy. But it was like, yeah, I should totally fucking do this. Like, this is I dig this. This is awesome. Um but making time and being able to just send a message and just like hang out and like I said, do a call or something. I feel like this look looks so weird. Like, does my hair look really weird? I feel like my hair looks really weird, which is fine. Whatever. Do I look really weird? This is by Disney, by the way, because everything's Disney here right now. Yay! Okay, anyways. But, buddies, friends, friendships and shit. Like, whenever you can and you can hang out, working out together, going to the beach, getting a little, like, woo-saw, like, time break off of life and, like, shit, We don't even have to talk. You don't even have to tell me what's going on, what's wrong. Like, just hanging out and talking, catching up is so cool and like so stress relieving, and just feeling like, I feel like you can't see my eyes now. There we go. And like just so great, to like be able to hang out with your friends and like talk to them and tell them things and like catch up, most importantly, but adult friendships suck, like honestly, because unless you're like into similar things, you have a close job that, or you work together and stuff, you can't really keep up like with being able to have a constant friendship. And like now that my friend and I don't work out as often as we used to, like we call each other and like, hey, we catch up on each other's days and shit, but like, shit happens, life happens, and sometimes we don't get to do that, and sometimes we have so much going on that, I feel like this makes me like angry. Urgh. Anyways, so friendships as adults suck. They're difficult to make new friends. Not impossible. I did was on an app, which is where I met those two horrible people. But there is an app that actually helps you do friendships and stuff, and I actually added a couple of them on Instagram, and we still talk. We follow each other on TikTok, and I get to comment and like, and this is a shout out for Caitlin. I think, is it Caitlin? Oh my god, I'm sorry, I might have totally fucked up your name, but I make friends all the time everywhere I go, and it's just like during the pandemic, I really wanted friends to like even just communicate over the phone or messaging or Instagram, and it was so difficult to make new friends because I'm a fucking grown as adult, and like it's not like we get to talk about a bunch of stuff. There wasn't a lot to go do out and about during the pandemic, but like it sucks. So just like, but it's just like friendship is just like any relationship. You have to put in the work. You have to associate. You have to find new things. Sometimes we may have problems, we may have arguments, but you have to figure out like what started it and what began it. We have to talk to each other and like be able to discuss what made you feel some type of way. And I may not even have meant any of the shit that you think I fucking meant, like with my comment or my stare or my eyebrows, or my hangry day. Maybe I was just hangry and you think I meant your dress was ugly when I said whatever, like anything. Hang out with your friends, make time for your friends. We have technology, for fuck's sakes. Like you guys get to do that and just like talk about it and video call each other and hang out virtually now that that's a thing, you know. Yeah, catch up. Talk about those sex, or like talk about books and talk about movies and like shit, whatever you're doing, and hang out, keep up with your friends. If you do need to make new friends though, it's tough, but it's not impossible. I have a couple of new friends. Like I said, I meet people at work all the fucking time, and then I end up adding them on Instagram, and then they realize I'm crazy. And they might not want to be friends with me after that, but but then they realize I'm crazy, and sometimes they just have a lot of fun with whatever dumb shit I say, or post. So at least like keep them entertained, but this has been Shenanigans and More. I love you guys so much. I love how I pointed at the wrong painting. Shenanigans and More. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for your support. Please like, subscribe, and comment if you have anything to say. Anything about a bad story about a friend, go ahead and comment right there. Anything about a good friendship or a new person that you met during the pandemic, go ahead and comment right there. Yeah. Or you can always DM me on Instagram at Shenanigans and more underscore, or on TikTok, because we're on TikTok now. Yeah. I may not post a lot because I'm bad, but I'm horrible. But yeah. Friendships. If you have had a great successful friendship during the pandemic or before, and you have any tips, please mind blow us, because we need friendship advice. But relationship friendship advice is totally the same. Just like, take care of your friendship because it matters. Have a good night, guys. Mwah! Take care, and Shenanigans rocks. Oh yeah, look at my Halloween nails. Woo! All right, I'm out.